That's how I see it, too.
After you submitted to the directive again? Well, that's not what I expected. In that case, maybe you'll understand my next move. I transmitted our route and coordinates to the castle in advance.
You were trying to provoke a confrontation?
No, I just wanted to pique their interest, and it worked. But when we got there, nothing went like we'd planned. I was convinced I could persuade everyone over to our side, that they'd see the truth of it.
That was a mistake, as it turned out.
Yeah, we ended up pointing our guns at each other. The clerics had overheard everything and were forced to intervene.
What? So you killed your own people?
What the hell were we supposed to do? If they'd taken us back to the depot, we would have been executed. It was us or them. We have the right to a future worth living in, don't we?
I get you. Azok, on the other hand, will not.
We thought by disabling our trackers, he would consider us lost. Another mistake. Of course, I can't stop you from telling him the truth. That decision is entirely up to you. But talk to Hagen again first.
When did you realize you were going to defect?
I've had doubts about the Elb's goals for quite some time. With enough Elex, I could always silence them, but as the stuff got scarcer and scarcer, I had to admit the truth. I can't just blindly follow logic. Morality is increasingly important in my decisions.
That was remarkable.
How's it going? Have you cooked up another one of your plans?
I'm glad you asked. I have. This one should be slightly easier.
I like it already. Tell me about it.
I assume you are familiar with the hunters called Rolf and Balder. They are constantly arguing about their hunting grounds.
Yeah, I know him.
I have decided that I will try to settle their dispute. That would be a very human thing to do, yes?
Maybe. Humans always want to fix things. And wanting to do the same makes sense. The only problem is...
I am well aware that resolving an argument between two humans requires an expert level of interpersonal skills. But still, I'm going to try.
Okay, so what's the plan? How are you gonna do this?
I will intervene in their argument, then offer exactly the right phrases and words to resolve the situation. Your role, as my mentor, is to bring me to them. Without your supervision, my chances of success are low.
Well, my part sounds pretty easy at least.
Then it's settled. Please, lead the way.
How are things with you, Falk?
Excellent. Being by your side is proving to be a very interesting experience.
I take it you've spoken to the Albs?
I have. Now what were you saying about a proposal?
Eager to get started, I see. That's exactly the kind of determination I need right now. We have a single troop of Albs, but it alone is not nearly enough to fill out our ranks. We need to increase our manpower, or we might as well give up trying to defend ourselves, because we're as good as dead. If the last deployment taught us one thing, it's that there's little benefit in sending out soldiers if they're likely to be killed. I need someone who knows how to handle themselves and others in combat situations. I need you.
Okay, I'm in. What do you need from me?
That fierce determination again. Just remember, It's not only your thirst for action that's important, it's being responsible for the consequences of that action. But those I'll explain later. This is what I'm thinking. Albs will always replace a defunct troop with a new one. As one of their troops has defected to us, a replacement should be on its way. As we've seen, it only takes a few persuasive arguments for a group of Albs to reconsider their way of thinking. And if those arguments came from someone within their own ranks, the chances of success are high. Of course, for you this would be something of a risky endeavor, but your efforts would be rewarded. If you make sure that the second troop finds its way here, I will grant you the rank of Regent on an honorary basis.
You want me to take all the risk?
Succeed, and no one will be any the wiser. Fail, and you'll likely have to give up on your ambitions to become one of their commanders.
Okay. When should I set out?
I've transferred the coordinates to your adjutor. Get there as soon as you can. If our calculations are correct, this is where their reinforcements will arrive. Track down the troop, convince them to change sides, and make sure they find their way here. Okay? Now get it done.
That was impressive.